Hi guys, this is Red Room Queen and you're watching the Horror Family channel, and today I'm doing a video of our Spookala 2022 haul. If you look at our previous videos, you'll see that we covered the events for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in 3 parts, a 3-part series, so go ahead and check them out at the previous videos down there, and you can go ahead and check out all our coverage of the Spookala event that took place May 13th, Friday the 13th through the 15th. And we also covered the World Equestrian Center that we got to walk around on Sunday the 15th. So go ahead and check out those videos. So let's get started with the Spookala haul. The first item I'm going to show you is from one of the acts that me and Slasher Killer 13th enjoyed immensely because it featured dancing and acrobats and stage performances and very theatrical. It was wonderful. We do enjoy those shows because we have seen Universal Studios Halloween Horror Night shows like the Academy of Villains and the one that took place of the Academy of Villains, which was Nightmare Fuel in 2021. So we're wondering what we're gonna get this year at HHN. So far, they announced 2 houses. One being Dracula versus Mummy versus Wolfman. Maybe not in that order, but we're really excited to see the trio battle it out in one of the HHN houses. And then the other one is the return of the 1978 Halloween with Michael Myers. We were hoping for Season of the Witch, Halloween 3, so maybe we'll get that in the future, crossing our fingers. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to have to keep kind of getting up to the camera and pressing the timeout button. And the reason for that is actually I learned my lesson at Spookala. In the previous videos, when I kept pushing the button to, know that I'm still here, it would kind of drain the battery. So I decided to opt out of that and kind of just let the ride and let it kind of black out while it's recording to see if it conserves the battery more so it can last through the whole costume contest. And unfortunately, it powered off instead. And when it powers off, you think, okay, I just have to restart it again. Not a big deal, but it also erases anything that you were doing while it powered off. So I lost a big chunk of the costume contest, so I only got the last half of the costume contest. So I do apologize for that. But here is the first item, which was from the performers called Cherry Bombs. And here it is. It's very cool. This is the act that was featured there, the show that they did according to Slasher Killer 13th. It was only part of the show from the Macabarette, and it's very Hail Satan kind of thing. It was really cool. So this is a shirt that I picked up there. It's featuring some of the girls from the show. And like I said, it's a really cool show, and we're hoping that they come here so we can see the full show, because according to Slasher, it was only part of the show. So I can only imagine seeing the full show, because what they did there seemed like the full show, and it was absolutely fantastic and amazing, and I really enjoyed it, and I love to take the other mother there to see it because it's very theatrical and fun. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down and then show you the other items. The next one is from DOA, and I already had a Halloween 3 shirt from them previously that I got online. And I see them at Spooky Empire quite a bit. But I got some cool little items, and so did Slasher. So the first item I got, which was for me, is this little cute Chucky. And I found out from the guy who runs DOA that it was his mom that makes these cute little stuffed plushies of the horror icons and horror guys. Even though she doesn't know the horror movie itself, She still has a great time making these cute little dudes. And this one I picked out because there's different faces and stuff. They're not all the same. They're all unique in their own special way. And I thought this guy had a cute little face, so I grabbed him. So I'll go ahead and put him back. And now I'm going to show you what he actually makes in his store. And his mom, like I said, makes the little plushies, and he makes the shirts. So this is one of the shirts I got. This is actually Slasher Killer 13 shirt, and this is the skull from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And then you see DOACO company logo in the back, and it's a silver shamrock. So really, really cool. If you haven't seen Halloween 3, it's the film not featuring Michael Myers. Even though Michael Myers is in the film, you have to see it to see what extent he is in there. But it's not about Michael Myers. It's a different story. It actually was John Carpenter's idea to do different stories in the Halloween series. But Michael Myers took so well that it just became mostly Michael Myers. But it was supposed to be different stories. One was Michael Myers, the first two films. The third one, they were not deviating, but, you know, going in a different direction to do other stories. Like I said, Michael Myers was so popular that in the fourth film, Michael Myers returned. So, here is the other shirt, and this one's mine, and it's the witch. And again, here's his logo with the silver shamrock. And then this is the DOA company. And it's really, really cool. DOA company. And then he also threw in some bonuses with these cool little stickers to match our shirts. So go ahead, check out DOA. He probably will be at Spooky Empire because he tends to go to Spooky Empire a lot. And he does smaller events, like in the Milk District too, I've seen him at. So in the Central Florida area. Next item I'm going to show you, and put all these things back, is a purse. I've been meaning to buy something from her for a while, but nothing spoke to me quite yet until Spookala. So, you know, I mentioned HHN, and we are big fans of HHN among other haunts like Sir Henry's and Howl-O-Scream at SeaWorld. Even though we haven't been to Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens yet, we do want to check that one out. We got the Petrified Forest, we got Scream and Stream, some wonderful haunted houses, Ashes, Evil Tales. I believe that changes every year, and it's a house haunt. So those are some of the haunts that we enjoy in the Central Florida area. So here is my Jack purse. Check this out. This is so cool. So cool. And this is the back. And it has her signature. And this is from Bittersweet Brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and open the inside. Here's the inside of the purse. It has the tissue paper off. And here is the top. As you can see, the little details she puts there as well as here. And then my favorite little detail is, check that out. That's Jack's outfit right there in the back and the bottom. And this is from Bittersweet Brushes. And no, it's not just a handheld purse. It also comes with a strap. So here it is. And she hand paints these purses herself. So it's really cool because you get a little piece of her art in a purse, an accessory, something you can use to take everywhere. So really cool. These are some of the coins we got from Jean Marc's Monkey, Brazen Monkey. And these are these little coins we got when we took our picture in the He-Man setup. It's really cool. They go to the events. I believe they were at MegaCon. They were at Spookala, and they have this whole setup. You can go ahead and check that out in our previous videos. Also look at our pictures and our social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We share a lot of the things that we do that we just take pictures of. And this was the He-Man picture, and he gave us some little cute little bonuses for taking a picture at his display. And it's a couple, and they have this cute little Frenchie who just kind of chills there at the photo booth. So it's really, really cool. And here is I tend to get like all like talking too much and my voice starts going. I don't know why. I guess I can't talk too much. But we picked up these Spookala exclusives. And I'm not going to try to say, well, I'm going to try hairs and soldiers. I'm butchering that name. So I'm going to go ahead and try to go ahead and show you. But these are some cool Spookala exclusive cards that we got from actually the host of many of the panels. And him and his partner make comic books, and they also do music. And they made these cool little holographic cards that were Spookala exclusives. And they only had 250 of these made. So that's really cool. So, what else do we got? Let's see. This is something Slasher Killer 13 picked up, because he is a big fan of Resident Evil Village. In particular, the Village one, but he does like the other ones as well. This is Teddy Sykes. I hope I'm saying that right, but I'll go ahead and show you the card. Teddy Sykes. And he does originals. And he does prints as well of his originals. And here is one of the prints. And this is of Lady D. Lady Demetress. Very cool. And this is one of the daughters of Lady Demetress. Again, these are both from Resident Evil Village, and they are black and white. The originals are also in black and white. So very, very cool. And we picked this up again from Teddy Sykes. And like I said, I do mispronounce a lot of things, so I do apologize. I am trying to work on that. It is something that I struggle with, so sometimes I like to have a card or something I can show you the name in case I butcher the name. So anyway, the next item is something Slasher Killer 13 picked up also, and this is this axe. Check out this axe. It's all the details. I mean, they look like they have hair, and it looks like this really murdered somebody brutally. We have the chain type like wire there, but this is all plastic, like not plastic, but all this rubber, so none of this is harmful or hurts or anything. But very cool. I mean, all these little details that make it look like it's skin. Again, making it look like it's hair, all the blood. Very, very detailed props here. Again, these are made out of like a foam type thing, and this is a very thin, foamy plastic thing. And probably the hair is like the hay stuff you buy. But a very, very cool axe. Very nice details in his props. He also sells costumes and masks. And this vendor is Studio 31 Concepts. Here is the card. Studio 31 Concepts. And you can go ahead and check out. I think they have it on, I know they have Facebook and stuff like that. And this is the first time I've seen him at an event. And I really enjoyed it. I think he might do Trans World more. Because I think I saw something that they were at Trans World. So it was nice to see them at Spookala and get some cool props for Slasher. He also got this from the same vendor, and it's a mask. And he's going to be using these two items at Spooky Empire. So I definitely wanted to do the video before that, so you can see all the items nice and fresh before they're used. So here is part of the mask. It's a red skull. These are originals, original characters. And then it comes with a hood. You can see it comes with a hood. There you go. And the mask goes in the hood. So you can kind of see what it looks like. And he's going to use it with the axe that I just showed you. So that's really, really cool. And again, this is Slashers Things. And this is from Studio 31 Concepts. So go ahead, check them out. Oh, and then he threw in a little bonus. I love when they throw in little bonuses. This little bloody mask for covering yourself from the COVID. You don't want the COVID. And it's a little bloody face mask. Just a regular, COVID face mask. The next item, let's see. I think I have 3 more items to go. And this one is my little guy. Okay, here he is. I got a little critter. I got a little blonde critter. Check him out. He's super cool. Super, super cool little critter here. And this is my little critter. This vendor only makes certain batches of his stuff, sells them at the event. So it's kind of unique little items that he doesn't repeat, so to speak. Like he might do something similar, but it's not exactly the same. Because he says he does batches of the items for the events, sells them, and then the next event he'll do another batch of different items, maybe the same, characters, but like they all look different and unique in their own way. Sort of like bittersweet brushes. They just do different batches of their art and their craft, and then you don't kind of see the same thing again twice. Now, this vendor that made the little critter is Robbie Lopez. There he is. And it's from Crude Comics, and here is his information. Go ahead and check him out. He also does movies, he does comics, and he does these little artworks of gremlins, critters, different things like that. But critters, he says, seems to be his most popular of the items, of the gremlins, critters items. But like I said, he does comics and movies and films. So you go ahead and check him out. He's worked with people from the Ramones. He's worked with Felissa Rose. So go ahead and check out Robbie Lopez. The next 2 items are from one of the girls I met at Spookala, and she was very awesome. And she was super, super, super nice. I mean, so nice. And I really, really love when I make new connections and new friendships with people at horror events. And this girl was nice, and she had an awesome booth, and she makes all these things herself. And I need to find one of the items that apparently went into a different bag that I cannot see right now, because I saw them when I brought everything out. And hopefully I can go ahead and find them. They're back here in the Walmart bag. Let me go get them. Here they are. Sorry about that. They were in the Walmart bag all the way at the bottom, and then I put all the shirts back in, and I buried these cute little clowns. Check them out. These are the clowns, and this is from the vendor Cat F Art, or you can say it Cat Fart. Cat F Art. It's her initial, Cat F Art. Cat Fart. So go find Cat F Art, and you can pick up cool little earrings. She also makes paintings, and she makes wall art, and she makes clothes. And let me show you this. This is the first thing. I like was walking, I made the video, and I stopped. And if you see my first video, you'll see exactly when that interaction took place. Here is my jacket. Check this out. This is absolutely amazing. And this is the first item I purchased. I fell in love with when I went to Spookala. And it was pretty much within the first 10 minutes of walking in the event. And it wasn't something she said she made and was hoping that, like Cinderella, somebody would come and it would just fit perfectly correctly. And it did. It was meant for me, and I love it. And this is my Beetlejuice jacket. So these are all the awesome items I got and Slasher Killer 13th got at Spookala. I think I covered everything, guys. So yeah, go ahead, check out those vendors. I'm gonna be listing them in the description along with either a social media link or the link to their store, whatever I can find to get you to them. I'm gonna go ahead and share that so you can go ahead and support them and go ahead and support Spookala when they return in 2023. And go ahead and follow them on their pages and give them all the love, because creating something and wanting to make a living out of that and being able to is a wonderful gift. And I hope one day I can do that, because I would love to not have to work at an office. I would love to create and make videos and do all that sorts of stuff, because I think everyone deserves to do what they love, and no one deserves anyone to stop them. And if anyone tries to stop you, you know, don't let them, and speak up and find friends who you can count on that will support you and understand what you're going through. And if you just say something, sometimes you find other people that might be going through the same exact thing that you never knew about. And that's actually what I found out this weekend. And it's been amazing, and I'm so glad. And I cannot wait to be at Spooky Empire and hang out with my friend. And go ahead and check her out. She actually has a podcast, and it is called The Original Guide to Spooky Empire. And go ahead and check them out. They are awesome people. And that's it. So remember, the family that scares together stays together. Bye.